There were so many different songs that we could have sort of done. I was thinking of redoing American Pie.
Far too long.
So you got the whole till 12. This is based on the Proclaimers, and you all know how it goes. She's on her way from 49 to 50 today. She's on her way from infantile to senile today. She's on her way from smile lines to wrinkles. Fortunately, there'll be fewer pimples, and everything that was once firm and perky starts to resemble 3-month-old beef jerky. She took an oath, a sacred oath upon her wedding day. She took an oath that she would never ever run away. She looked so young, poor Ian was in rapture. A fine young girl he knew that he had captured. He somehow knew that they would make a great pair. Just never thought that one day she'd have grey hair. We know that she don't want for anything. With all her friends around, she's sitting on top of the world. She does her best to dress up like a grand. She does her best to stay young for her man. She keeps poor kids all fed and clothed and happy. God only knows she's had her share of nappies. She makes the beds and cleans up round the kitchen. She gets the kids on time for all the lessons. We know that she don't want for anything. With all her friends around, she's sitting on top of the world. She's on her way from 49 to 50 today. She's on her way from juvenile to near senile today. She's on her way from athlete to life member. That bright young girl now finds things quite hard to remember. And everything that was once so smooth and supple will soon become the nana of this couple. She's on her way. She's on her way.
Or should I say Mr. Churchill? Looking around while you think about it. Who else have we got? Kirsty's Aunt Gay in Gippsland writes a little story. For this story of Kirsty, it is necessary to understand the term Moses basket, which is a wicker basket on a stand with wheels used by babies until they were big enough for a cot. When Kirsty was 6 years old, when her brother Tim was born, and we lent our Moses basket to Joan and Bob, one day I said to Kirsty, who with Wendy and Sherry was staying with us whilst Joan was in the hospital, "Do you know Tim is using our baby basket?" To which Kirsty replied, "Oh no, it was Moses's. But Moses doesn't want it anymore." Well, I thought this funny enough to remember down through the years. Love, Auntie Gay. That's awesome. Anybody else?
Oh, you should have all brought a present then. Either or.
Okay, this next one is from Tim, Kirsty's brother, and Susie, his partner, his wife, who live in Sydney. When I think of significant Kirsty stories from my past, several come to mind, but the one I like best may be a myth or may be a fact. Of this I am unsure. Anyway, we should never let the facts get in the way of a great story. Whichever the case, it's a damn good effort if true. When I was young, I was told of a sleepwalking incident where Kirsty apparently wandered downstairs, then proceeded to spread Vegemite all over the kitchen table. Then went and stood in the doorway, swinging her nightgown like a cabaret singer, until she was eventually directed back to bed. I hope it is true, because it's a laugh and a half if so. Hope that the party is a ripper. Much love from Tim and Susie.
It is true.
It is true.
Yeah, wow.
Where's the evidence?
Oh, that was the worst thing I did when I was sleepwalking, apparently.
Tell us!
Have you got a story about Kirsty?
You've got to come here, Kirsty, the camera.
Come here, Mum!
Kirsty.
Come on.
Well, yeah, well, Mum and Dad told me this, of course. So they could be completely making it up because, yeah, that's what parents do to, you know, make you feel stupid. Because, you know, like I've done to all you kids. You know? love to humiliate you. Well, Mum and Dad told me that one night, because I think I was a fairly frequent sleepwalker, and the bedwetter apparently as well, but we won't go there. Well, about the bedwetting,
She says we got a water bed. I thought the water was supposed to be on the inside.
after I'd been offered enough 20-cent pieces to stay dry each night, then it finally worked. And so I was rich and the bed was dry. So, bribery does work. But anyway, the sleepwalking thing was that I apparently went off to the toilet and stood like on top of the toilet seat and I was wearing some kind of nightgown thing which I must have swished, you know, like the cabaret number with the Vegemite incident, and I was standing there swishing my nightgown, you know, on top of the toilet for some time before Mum and Dad, you know, again persuaded me, you know, that was enough, and took me back to bed again. So, you know, really quite not that.
No, it's not a big deal.
Not that terrible, is it?
That makes you wonder how many other such incidents there were that weren't witnessed by other people. They probably happen most nights.